So right now we're going to make a recipe that I love to make and also eat in the off season. Okay, but this time I'm not gonna eat it because of course I'm in pre-contest. This is for the cameraman, so watch this. Now within this recipe we're gonna use the following ingredients. Pretty simple. We got low-fat beef. We got crackers. I don't know how you people call it, but I call it crackers. Whatever. You can also use breadcrumbs like this or from a normal bread. And we're going to use eggs, so the breadcrumbs are going to stick to the low-fat beef. Mix it in one bowl, and with your hands, when it's mixed all together, we put it into the pan, bake it, and then you have your lovely meal. We're going to mix, keep this going. Now what we do is you just scratch all the crackers together and crunch it, shake it, stir it, baby. All the crumbs go through the low-fat beef, and according to your macros, of course, you choose the amount of crackers you're using or breadcrumbs. I don't want to make it too hard to stick to the beef, so I'm not going to use all of the crackers that are laying here. Maybe a little bit of breadcrumbs. Oh, it's a little bit too much. Well, the cameraman needs to grow, so no problem at all. I'm gonna use whole eggs. Don't be scared of the yolk. Yolks are good fats, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get away from it. If you have calculated the macros into your diet, you know, don't be very strict with yourself with the egg yolks. It's actually pretty good. Okay, 3 eggs, 4 eggs, and this bowl gonna give us enough fats, healthy fats, gonna give us the protein we need, and it's gonna give us the carbohydrates from the breadcrumbs. Now, along with this nice mixture, we are going to use extra carbs, just some normal breads here, pistolets, I don't know how you people call it, but just to add another carb source. Now we got the bowl here. Now we're going to mix the whole mixture here together with your hands like this. We can make meatballs, we can make all kinds of things, hamburgers, whatever you like. But for now we're gonna do it easy. Whop! Put it into the pan. Okay. Make sure you get everything out of it. We don't wanna lose this 0.1 gram of protein, of course. Now, of course, you can always use different kind of seasonings. Add it into the bowl. Right now we're using Hache seasoning here. Very tasteful. Always be careful with the salt content of the seasonings. You don't want to use too much of it. But in this case, of course, the cameraman wants to have tasteful food, so we don't really measuring the whole seasoning stuff. I'm gonna use some pepper here. And the sauce comes later. Now I wanna show you something is important. Right in the pre-contest, I'm using Red Hot. I don't know if you people got it wherever you live, but I want to emphasize one important thing. We got two sauces, right? This was probably the one you want to go in the off season, and this is the one that you want to use in the pre-contest. The reason being is, if we read the labels on the back side of it, we see per 100 grams or per 100 milliliters is gonna give us an amount of macronutrients, and in this case this is just 25 calories for each 100 grams we are using. Now this bottle is approximately 150 grams worth of sauce, so that's not a lot, right? This one is going to bring us 177 calories, which is, I think, 5-6 times more worth of macronutrient profiles than this one. So again, make sure you're reading your labels. Now, looks tasteful, right? Yum, yum, yum. This is what we call in Dutch the muscle meal. Some salad. Bam. Oh, look at this shit, ladies and gentlemen. Ha! Heaven on earth. Okay, I think the cameraman wants extra sauce.
Niet te veel.
Doen we zo steekjes. I think he is going to burn his ass because it's a pretty hot sauce. Okay. Now look at this shit. This is some flavorful food, ladies and gentlemen. Bulking, off-season meal. Man, I have still 6 weeks to go before I get into this meal. I love you. I love you so much. But hey, we have to wait.